Previously on DreamTeam. Every now and again I get instructions. Always in the same envelope, same ink, same writing. Do you know where the letters come from?
No.
If you want to know so badly what's going on here, why don't you tell me who you are, then I'll tell you all about it.
You're bugging Scarlett. Are you out of your mind?
I've got my reasons.
She's your wife. We can't keep doing this to her.
Look, I'll do what I want.
You can't keep asking me to lie to her.
We found something a bit odd.
What is it?
Listening device, pretty sophisticated. Someone's been recording you?
Morning, Amy.
Linda.
I thought I told you to shred any further communication with that man.
I know, but I think you might want to read this.
Is he insane?
What the hell is this? Another one of his wind-ups. What's that? This isn't even funny by your standards, mate, I'll tell you.
What have I done? Blah, 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 blah. I'm therefore offering a bonus of £1 million for the winning goal.
In the fourth round of the League Cup, what will he offer for the final?
I know.
Hey, have you guys seen these?
Who else has got them?
They were in the changing rooms when we got back from training.
What's it, all the players?
This makes a nonsense of my job. Who will listen to a manager when there's a £1 million bonus at stake?
Felix, calm down, look. Amy will send an email around letting everyone know it's just a practical joke.
Linda, it's the press office.
Simon, it's Linda. Who's asking exactly? All of them? Well, how do they know?
The press release sent this morning to all the major news organisations reads £1 million will be paid tax-free to the scorer of the winning goal in Wednesday night's Carling Cup match against Leeds.
Mitä jos Harchesteri sattuu voittamaan pelin Leedsin tekemän oman maalin kautta?
Hinchas han dicho que es un escándalo. Los jugadores de Harchester mejores ya ganan alrededor de 2 millones de libras por año.
Ticket sales for this fourth round game had been sluggish, but fans have already been queuing here for hours today since this story broke. Earlier, I spoke to some of them.
This should be about need, not greed.
If the club can afford this, why not use it on another player?
What about the families of the dead?
Well, they might be outraged, but they're still here to see a goal that, if Harchester do manage to score, will go down with Diego Maradona's hand of God.
So, say we win 3-0 with 3 different scorers, who gets the money then? The guy scores first or last?
What happens if I get a hat-trick? Do I get 3 million? You need to score first.
Back to reality, gentlemen. Now, forget this madness. We behave as if it had never happened. Our goal is staying in the Premiership. 3 points against Blackburn next Wednesday.
How much do we get for that? 2 million? 5.
Is that a joke?
No, Gaffer.
Good. Because you will find I don't have any sense of humor. I've already selected my team for this Wednesday's game. The team sheet is up.
Well, that's not fair.
Gaffer did say he was going to rest us, though.
Easy for you to say, you're never going to score.
Hold on, kid. Let me get a winner. Oh, here comes trouble.
Sorry, mate, bad luck. Well, don't cry about it. I'll buy you a drink with the winning.
It's usual to knock.
You're playing him and not me.
Casper's returning from injury. Of course he gets a run out with the reserves. You, I need for next Wednesday. I'm resting you, Eugene.
I don't need rest. I've been out for 2 weeks. Look, I can win both of them for you, Gaffer.
Maybe if you hadn't walked out on the Charlton game. You don't pick and choose which games you play. That's my job.
Jean! Came to see if you wanted to go for lunch.
This $1 million gold thing. It's racism. That's what it is, blatant. Is this your car?
Yeah, they dropped it off last night. Didn't you see it in the garage? I'm going to go to the ladies. Can you wait?
This ridiculous stunt is no way to run a football club. I demand that you contact me immediately. Any answers from the Dragon's Courtroom?
No.
Go and get them. Dear Linda, we note your objections. We do not accept them. The arrangements for payments of the bonus will be as follows.
The payment can only be made to a Harchester player. Own goals by the opposing team will not count. If the game is won by more than a single goal, the first of the winning goals will attract the bonus. Well, let's go now to our reporter over at the Dragon's Lair.
The manager's angry, the players confused, and the fans are asking, has football reached a new low in greed and excess? Well, the controversial goal bonus has produced one result already. 10,000 previously unsold tickets snapped up in a matter of hours. Harchester United versus Leeds in the 4th round of the Carling Cup is now sold out.
I came as quickly as I could, Mrs. Rose. What can I do for you?
I want to know if my house is being bugged.
I don't understand.
It's what you do, isn't it? Electronic surveillance?
Yes, but you have spoken to your husband.
Oh, this is your company, isn't it? My husband hired you.
I can't get involved.
I'm sorry, you already are.
Your husband had me sign a paper.
Those papers are to stop you talking to the press. Not to me.
Cameras in the wall lights, same as in the kitchen. Mics hidden in the plugs, and in the phone, of course.
You recorded us in the bedroom.
That's what he asked for.
What about in the bathroom?
His agent wouldn't let him, but then we already done your mobile. And the handbag.
He gave me that as a present.
Sorry.
Listen, yeah, you are aware we need to win the game to get the million, yeah? Yeah? All right, so be honest with yourself. Who's more likely to win? You or us?
I'll give you 50 grand.
50 grand?
50 grand, and you get $1 million.
I will give you free drinks, you, your mates, the rest of the season.
All season?
50 grand guaranteed whether we win or not. If you fake an injury.
50 grand?
Jay, just think about the sort of car you could buy. I mean, you could have anything. Hello, sweet lips.
Cindy, how'd you find us?
We had rehearsals. I'm in the Dragonflies. They're going to bring the money out onto the pitch. £1 million in cash. And we get to dance around it.
Moody, Manners, who's your friend?
Oh, sorry guys. This is Cindy Marshall, my landlady.
I'm Gavin's girlfriend. Pleased to meet you all. You never told me you were playing Gav. You're going to be famous. And in 2 days, you could have £1 million in the bank.
Lucky little.
If there's a spare million, why not buy a player?
Or give the money to charity.
This stunt is the work of our owners, Dragon's Corp. Neither Felix Hahn or myself were consulted. Had I been, then I'm sure you all could imagine what I would have said.
And what do you have to say to Stephen here? He's a Dragons fan. He's waiting on a life-saving operation. Wouldn't £1 million be better spent on that?
Mrs. Block is on her way to a meeting with the owners where she'll raise all your questions. Now, if you'll excuse us.
Hey, just think, one goal. You could be driving one of these this time next week. And again, if you want $1 million, you might as well go the full hog. Get a Ferrari.
Hey, you're moody. Get in. Open the bag, man. 100 grand. Cash. You heard that man in there. All you gotta do is fake a hamstring or something. You out, me in. Couldn't...
Let him say his piece.
Listen to your lady, big man. It's my debut. Think about it. No one's gonna be possible. It's gonna be every man for themselves out there. Look, you definitely ain't gonna notch. Especially with Casper on the pitch. You get the money, guaranteed. Do your debut another day. Oh, come on, Cindy. Cindy, take it. Let me know how it feels in the morning.
Have you brought us to the Grange anyway?
You said we should go somewhere where we could talk.
Yeah, but not here. Half the first team stays here. The gaffer, what if he saw us?
We've got as much right to be here as anyone else, Gavin. We'll have one drink.
I can't afford their prices.
You can now.
Cindy, no.
Christelle, please. A bottle. Always wanted to say that.
That must be 100 quid a bottle.
260.
You what?
He's not going to miss a few £100, Gavin.
Yeah, that's stealing.
He gave us the money, Gavin. Told us to get a feel of it, and that's what we're doing. To us.
To us.
Hey, baby.
I'll get your dinner.
This tastes good.
Do you trust me?
What? Where's this come from?
Because I kind of get the feeling ever since the Charlton game when I got stuck in the lift with Kat. I can say his name, Jean.
Not in my house.
Your house. Your brother, your wife. Everything always belongs to you.
Did I do something wrong?
I don't know. Did you?
Would you like another bottle?
Why not?
Oh, will you stop that?
It's amazing a little 100 gram weighs.
Oh, I'm so dead.
Evening, Gavin.
We were just leaving Mrs. Block.
Less than 48 hours before the game.
Oh, that's all man. He's been on the orange juice all night. Cindy Marshall, Mrs. Block. One of the lead dancers in the Dragonflies. Friend of Amy Carrigan's and Gavin's, of course. Such a pleasure to finally meet you.
And you. Well, Cindy, I'm counting on you to make sure he has an early night. You know, we're expecting great things of him.
I will. Say good night, Gavin.
Yeah, good night.
You know, I hate what this money's doing to everyone. He's normally such a steady boy.
Come on, Max. Dirty martini for the lady, please, Lee. Grey Goose. And a G&T for me.
You're getting to know my drinking habits far too well. Alex, what is this man up to? First of all, he's trying to buy me diamond earrings. The next minute, he's humiliating me.
How? It wasn't your idea.
Yeah, but the reporters are right, though, aren't they? I'm chief executive. If I oppose the bonus, I should quit. If I don't, then I'm just spinelessly going along with it. You know, I don't mind the media having a swipe at me. I'm used to it, but that like a boy in the wheelchair. You know, he's been coming along to games since he was 4. You should have seen the look in his eyes. He thought I was a monster.
Come on, I'm sure that's not true. I don't know, you know, maybe the owners are just trying to boost ticket sales. Put the club on the map for something other than what happened in Cardiff.
Yeah, but it's so tasteless.
Then do something about it. Like you said, you're the chief executive. It's not like you're powerless, is it?
Oh, this is mad.
Well, she said you had to get an early night. And I'm sure she'd expect you to eat.
Sind.
Grange Hotel, good evening. Hi, this is the Lexington Suite. We'd like 1 fillet steak, medium with everything. Steak okay for you, Gav? And the lobster. Oh, and a couple more bottles of Cristal. Now, what shall we do whilst we're waiting? I know. This is how people with money live all the time. This could be us, Gavin.
Don't.
Why not? What's there to be afraid of?
I can't think about the future. Just have to concentrate on my football. There's nothing else in the world. I know it sounds mad, but it's like I'm on a tightrope over this massive drop. I've nearly made it to the other side. But if I think about it, if I look down, even for a second, I'll lose my balance and fall.
I don't know what you mean.
If I think about getting a pro contract, if I start spending the money I might earn, even in my head, then I'm jinxing myself.
Of course you're going to make it. You're brilliant.
It's not enough. There's a lad who signed schoolboy form, same time as me, Callum Jackson. Twice as much skill as I'll ever have. Know where he is now? Stacking shelves in Tesco's. They let him go. So don't make me think about the money, Sind.
Then I'll think about it. For the both of us.
We cannot move the game to Saturday. It will be far too disruptive.
It's a direct request from Sky, Felix. We'd be mad not to.
But this game is already receiving far too much attention, and not just from the press. More coverage is the last thing we need.
Yes, I know, but at least this way, the club stand to make some money out of this whole nightmare, not just the players.
You think the money's worth what this is going to do to the squad?
The FA have approved it, Felix. It's happening.
Still feeling tenderness?
No, it's fine. Honestly.
Then why are you wearing strapping?
Because I don't want to aggravate it.
Well, you're the first one this morning that actually wants to play. I've had 2 suspicious injuries already, and I'm guessing there'll be more.
I'll be back, okay?
Okay.
Well?
I'm not sure. Half of them are trying to con me into letting them play, and the other half trying to convince me they can't.
And Casper?
Well, he says he's fine, but I'm not sure he's ready.
If he says he's fit, I want him to play.
He needs more time to rest.
Well, he's got more time. The match has been rescheduled to Saturday. I want him out there.
They can do that at this short notice.
Money talks.
Look, if you're playing Casper, you should consider putting Eugene on as a sub in case his hamstring doesn't hold.
I have Moody.
How can we oversleep that badly?
Sorry, okay?
Can I have the bill for the Lexington suite, please? Oh, Christ. Can't drink all those bottles.
We did.
And you called Nairobi? Where is that even?
Africa.
You rang someone's mobile in Africa?
You were passed out and I couldn't sleep. Just wanted to tell my friend Julie where I was.
For an hour? At £4.80 a minute?
Lighten up, Gavin. We can afford it.
A few £100 I could have saved up and paid back, but this, you know it's gone. How can I give him the money back now?
You were never going to give it back. Lighten up, Gavin. This is a good deal for you. I mean, you were never going to win the million, were you?
Morning, Linda. Gordon from security wants a meeting about the presentation ceremony. They think we might need extra police, and the press office have requested 100 extra passes.
100?
Japanese TV, Finland, Germany, 3 US networks. The whole world wants to report on the £1 million goal. Oh, and you've got a visitor.
I'm sorry to barge in without an appointment.
No problem. What can I do for you? Hey. Hey. Hey.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Come on, boys! Come on, boys! Yeah, that's nice, that Rocky. Nice control. Keep it going. Now let's get the balls drilled in, eh? Yeah, keep it going, boys. Keep the concentration going. Now let's get the balls drilled in, eh? Come on, yeah, that's nice, that Ryan. Yeah, keep it going, boys. Keep the concentration.
What time do you call this?
I'm sorry, I wasn't feeling very well.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Got a bit of a tummy bug. And I think something's gone in me back. I was getting out of my car and I bent down to get my kit bag and I just...
Go on.
Well, I felt it go. I'm going to try running just now. It hurt.
Look him over.
Come on.
No, here. I'm sure you would all like to know.
There?
Yeah.
There.
Just like a stabbing pain.
So let me guess, you don't think this will be better by Saturday? Okay. Take him inside. In fact, let's all go inside. Well, what's the point of me talking when you're listening only to your own greed and cowardice?
I'm sorry, I know you don't need this right now.
It's all right. Okay? You know, I thought marrying a rich man would solve all my problems. It did, actually, for a while. But then, one day, I woke up with this niggling little thought in my head. It just isn't enough. And once I'd let that thought into my head, I couldn't get rid of it. No matter how hard I tried. Seems to me like you've had your niggling little thought.
I just wish I hadn't.
You know what, Scarlett? It's better now than in 20 years' time.
But what do I do now? I'm not fit for anything else.
Sorry, Linda, but the security team are here for the meeting about the cash. And Cindy Marshall phoned. She's ill, can't do the photo shoot. It needs to be now if we're to get the point of sale stuff done in time.
Come on, Amy, can't you sort this out? There must be dozens of pretty girls at this club. They'd love to pose in the new away kit for 50 quid.
I'll do it.
What?
It's a paid job.
It's £50.
I don't care, I've never had a job before.
You wait till you see who you'll be posing with. Okay.
It's a
Nice shirt.
Thanks.
Here you go. Let's do it.
You sure Eugene's okay with this?
I don't need his approval.
Get in.
Yes.
My first ever paycheck.
Wow. Riches beyond your wildest dreams. What are you going to do with it?
Buy a drink? That's what people do on payday, isn't it? Buy each other drinks.
Can I take a rain check on that? Just got something to do first.
Sure.
Oi, don't walk away from me! How much did my brother pay you? 50?
Don't know what you mean.
Don't insult me. What was it, 100? Oh, you mug! You've thrown away your debut!
It's only one game.
One game? No, Gavin, it's not just one game. The whole world would have been watching this game. It could have made your career. All right, maybe you wouldn't have won the £1 million, but you would have come off that pitch a hero for trying. And instead you've thrown it all away for a measly 100 grand.
It's a lot of money.
Now, when you think of the career you could have had...
Could have had?
Your little act didn't fool anyone, Gav. You honestly think the Gaffer's going to look at you twice now? You've blown it, mate.
Okay. The money will arrive in a security van at 10 a.m. It'll then be taken to the company safe and held until 12. Shortly after that, it'll be escorted onto the pitch by your officers, George. Now, after the warm-up, our dance troupe will begin, and the container will be opened on the pitch for the public to see the cash. Okay. I think that's everything. Yes. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You need to sign this so accounts can get the money from the bank.
Amy, wait.
What? I don't understand.
Just do it, Amy. And you need to tell the television people I'll be making a short announcement before the money's being brought down.
Okay.
Tomorrow is not a happy day. This £1 million has cast a shadow over our club. And there's only one way to get rid of it. By playing our normal game. Defenders will defend. Penalties and free kicks will be taken as normal. We will play as a team, for each other. Anyone disobeying will be taken off immediately and will spend the rest of the season in the reserves. Then, go to your rooms, try to rest, and think about what I've said.
Coming out for a drink, Gav?
Nah, you all right? Just gonna get home.
So Jean gave you this?
Yeah, for his place, but I don't want it. There's some missing, but I'll pay it back, I swear, however long it takes. I'm sorry.
So, lads,
How exactly are we going to do this?
I've got a suggestion. Okay. Any free kicks from the left side are yours. And any free kicks from the right go to Ryan as normal. Midfielders, if you've got possession and you see a genuine chance, yeah, by all means, go for it. But no David Beckhams from the halfway line, okay? And as for me and Eugene, when we've got the ball, it's ours to do with as we please, yeah?
What about me?
10% of whoever wins.
But that will have to reduce by what? 20 grand every time you let a goal in? Fair?
Fair enough.
All right. So, we all agreed?
Yep. Yep.
Right. Good night, chaps. Sleep well. Cass? Cards?
No, I'm gonna get some air, but I'll be back, all right?
Do you know what time it is? If you want me to play, I can play. I rested. My back feels much better now.
Do you think I'm stupid?
No.
But you must. You pretend to be injured.
I didn't.
And then think I would be happy to have you back in my team because you have an attack of conscience. There must be trust between manager and a player. This trust is gone. And I would like you to go also.
Gav?
Hey! Hey.
What's wrong? What's happened? I did what you said. I took the money back. But the gaffer won't play me. Says he's got no use for me, no trust.
Mate, I'm sorry.
So now I've no place in the team, no money. And when Cindy finds out, I'll probably lose her as well. I've ruined everything.
Come on. Let's go talk to the gaffer.
No. You and your brother, you screw up everyone. Stay away from me.
£2 million. I can't believe it.
I know. Can we forget about the game and go shopping? Okay, let's put this in a safe.
Will you start him?
I don't think I'm qualified to be making judgments like that. Surely you're desperate to see the famous Rose brothers together. I thought they were meant to be unstoppable.
You don't believe me. Casper, you're starting.
You better have some cover on the bench. He won't last the full 90.
There's nobody else.
Oh, there's Gavin Moody. I thought you weren't going to allow this £1 million goal to affect your judgment.
That boy needs to learn a lesson.
That boy's been made an example of. You know how much pressure the younger ones are under. But like I said, I'm not qualified.
Carling Cup, fourth round, Harchester versus Leeds. An extraordinary background to this game. Harchester offering £1 million to the player who scores the winning goal in the match. It's officially a Saturday sellout, but Leeds fans who bought tickets for the original midweek date have stayed away.
Clear the tunnel, please.
You're joining us just as Linda Block makes an astonishing announcement. As if the £1 million goal wasn't enough, the Harchester chief executive is behind me with £2 million. Linda, what's going on?
Well, we're pledging to match the £1 million goal bonus with another £1 million. Half the money will go towards the families of our dead, and the other half to charities of their choice.
So you're saying the Harchester owners have agreed to this?
Well, there's the money. What do you think?
Hello? Come back in. What for? Is this a wind-up? Is that you, Ryan? You kidding?
If anyone thinks I'm not going to notice those playing for themselves, you are wrong. As you know, the situation wasn't my doing. It's vulgar, an insult to the sport and you as men. I expect a team out there working together to win a match. Nothing less.
This game was a championship fixture last season, but Harchester now in the Premiership start favourites, and they're almost at full strength. But manager Felix Hahn and chief executive Linda Block must hope that this already controversial game won't be made even more infamous by the pairing of the Rose brothers in attack. This for the first time since their extraordinary on-field antics against Liverpool on the opening day of the season. But Hahn was desperate to give Casper Rose time on the pitch after his recent hamstring injury. Leeds United get this cup tie underway. Harchester, though, have a problem right at the start. Casper Rose clutching his hamstring. Absolutely nobody near him. He's gone to ground. This had to be the risk for Felix Hahn. But what a moment now for 17-year-old YTS player Gavin Moody. A big, big day for this youngster in this fourth-round Carling Cup tie. Casper Rose departs. A recurrence of the hamstring problem. Sad for him, but oh, look at that. That's unnecessary from his brother Eugene. And Danny Sullivan, the Harchester captain, let Eugene know what he felt there.
Scarlett.
Carlisle with the corner for Harchester. Up goes Naismith. Oh, brilliant. Ryan Naismith. Look at that. He's got a pound sign on his vest underneath the shirt. It could be worth $1 million to him. The referee's not too happy. He's going to book Ryan Naismith for the celebration. Felix Hahn not happy with Naismith's yellow, but he's like a man possessed out there, charging down Gary Kelly, who gets in a good cross though. Harchester on the back foot, and it'll be Ryan Naismith to get it away, but he knows the value of a clean sheet.
Thanks.
I know you owe me a drink, but missing the £1 million match is a bit much, isn't it?
I'm sorry about Eugene.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Anyway, how's your leg?
It's gonna have to come off. It's fine.
So, how about that drink then?
Yeah, definitely.
Come on then.
This is a good spell for Leeds, but Harchester still have a 0-0 lead. But there are plenty of white shirts forward. Harchester struggling to fill the gaps. It's Fraser Richardson. Real chance now. Danger, Harchester, and a goal. Leeds are level. Well, you had to say it had been coming. Ryan Naismith has seen it coming, that's for sure. He is having a right old go at the Harchester defence. Felix Hahn, his feelings are clear. Leeds still pressing forward here. They've got a measure of control on midfield and looking to threaten that Harchester goal again. It's 2-1. Oh, from bad to worse for Harchester. Ryan Naismith having a real go at Franco Rossi and Jody Carter, but they simply did not track the midfield runners and they paid for it. But it was a real shambles right on the stroke of half-time. And in this Carling Cup fourth round tie, Ryan Naismith is seeing £1 million fly out of the window after getting the opening goal. But two quick replies from Leeds United, and they're 2-1 up at the break.
There's a message waiting for you from the owner.
Right. Let's see how they like someone else having the power.
Just get them all into me, yeah? One ball defeat all game. I'm trying to stop from scoring. You're saying 11 on purpose, come on. Stop £1 million man, blood. £1 million, get your man. The £1 million. Stop working, yeah? Why you got those white lines? You know, you've got...
So what am I buying?
Their prices, I better say beer.
You can have whatever you want.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Beer's good.
Man with impeccable taste.
Wow, that's good genes.
2 of your most expensive beers, please.
Here's Franco Rossi. Carlisle back here with Rossi. Promising here for Harchester. Forward by Ryan Martin. Franco Rossi, great run. Was he brought down by Sullivan? Yes, says the referee. Penalty for Harchester. Franco Rossi gets a congratulations. But Danny Sullivan, the skipper, has stepped forward to take the kick. Scores for Harchester. Well, that moment needed a big man. And Danny Sullivan is every inch of that. And it's 2-2 at the Dragon's Lair. And it's game on again in this 4th round Carling Cup tie. Pandemonium inside the
So what happens if it finishes 2-2?
1 million still goes to charity. The owner gets the other $1 million back. You just get Mrs. Alexander ready to come down for the presentation.
They've got 10 purple shirts inside the Leeds half now, and there's not long left. 2-2 in the Carling Cup 4th round. It's Damien Evans looking to use that good left foot. Carlisle's made a great run forward, and Leeds are struggling, and it's Gavin Mooney! Blocked by Sullivan. Eugene Rose is in there. Oh, and he got the final touch. It's a goal. He took it right off the toe.
You have got to be kidding me.
Eugene Rose is surely the match winner and the recipient of £1 million. Well, it's been quite a comeback. The full-time whistle and Harchester are through. But more importantly to Eugene Rose, he's the winner of £1 million.
Ram's a great place to be a footballer.
I'm sure I remember seeing some stories in gossip columns. What was it? Some movie star or something?
How they the footballers are the movie stars. What about you?
What about me?
What's your story? No, oh God. Look, I'm sorry. You're amazing, yeah. But you love Eugene, don't you?
Firstly, I'd like to thank all our loyal supporters, and I promise you that in the coming months, Harchester United will be in the news for the right reasons. Now it is my distinct pleasure to present £1 million to Mrs. Alexander, mother of our great striker Curtis, on behalf of all the families of our dead and their selected charities. And the second £1 million, it goes to tonight's scorer of the winning goal, Eugene Rose.
I just want to say, it's great to have all my hard work paid off like this. I want to send out maximum love and respect to my strength, the power behind Eugene Rose. Scarlet, baby, I love you. We're gonna party tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, say, look it, all sookie. Want them goody, that my boogie took it. Go!
Coming up on Dream Team.
You're rude, you're violent, you're paranoid. You just don't trust anyone. You were never honest with me.
There's loads of people out there that ain't got the opportunity that we've got. They should have the money, not us.
Sorry, mate. The club don't like us talking to reporters.
Trust me.
What the...
Talking to the press without club permission.
The club's furious about the paper, babe. Can I let me go?
Gavin, can you come in, please?